All right. So we were here talking about like Mein Kampf, Hitler's ideology, what he believes, okay, what he wants to do. And now let's make him Chancellor of Germany. Okay. So, guys, Hitler gets out of prison. Okay, he was there for 5 years. Why? Attempted treason. Remember? The Weimar Republic. He wants to get rid of it. He becomes, or he never really left, being der Führer. What is that? The leader of the Nazi political party again. Okay. But this time, I mean, yeah, he wants to create jobs. Yeah, he wants to be nationalistic. Yeah, he wants to be socialistic. And we got to keep these communists out. Communists are coming. Oh, yeah. And I know how to fix the economy. I know how to fix all of these economic problems. I even know why we're having economic problems. It's all these non Germans. All these non Germans, these people who are here, they're putting a strain on our economy. We really need to get them out. Guys, he doesn't stand there in front of everybody and say, hey guys, vote for me. I'm going to kill 6 million people. Yeah. He doesn't do that. Nobody would have voted for him. He says, I know how to fix the economy and I have a plan. And the leader at the time, ooh, is it Hindenburg? Let me double check. I think it's Hindenburg, but I could be wrong. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, this is bringing up the blimp. 34. Yes, go me. This guy right here. Oh, you can't really sing very well. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. He's in charge of Germany at this point. You see at the bottom, Paul von Hindenburg. He's the president of Germany at this point. Okay, he's part of the Weimar Republic. Yeah. Well, Mr. Hindenburg is noticing that with Hitler talking about, I know how to fix the economy, I know how to bring back jobs, but I'm not telling you. Vote for me. He's actually getting quite a decent following. Would you vote for somebody to be like in the government who had just spent 5 years for trying to overthrow the government? I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess if he was trying to overthrow the government for reasons I felt were necessary, I might, but it's just hard for me to be like, hey, this guy was a convict. Let me vote for him, right? I don't know. But the Nazis are actually growing in power, not because Hitler is saying, I hate Jews, vote for me. He's saying, I know what's wrong with the country. Economy, the Treaty of Versailles, foreigners, and I know how to fix all these issues. But I'm not giving away my plan. I'm not doing it. Vote for me, and then we'll get the plan working. It's election time. Hitler isn't voted in. Hindenburg is the president. Dang, Hitler lost again. See, there are a lot of people. We're not just talking like 5%, okay? We're talking like a pretty close to majority of people who are really starting to believe that he has the way to fix things. So Hindenburg goes to him and says, look, our economy is tanked. If you know something that I don't know what to do, you should share it. And Hitler's like, make me chancellor. Uh, Chancellor is just a government position, okay? So he's appointed chancellor. Okay, listen. What's the word? Tyrant. Hitler is like the greatest example of a tyrant ever. We talked about Napoleon Bonaparte. Yeah, he's a great example too. Hitler's better. Hitler gets people's trust. He actually does some of what he promises. So he gets more people's trust. Then his devil horns come out. The devil horns were always there. He just had them covered with some glitter and stuff. Okay. So, I was just imagining Hitler and glitter. um, wasn't there the producers, that play. Never mind. If you're a like band choir or theater person, you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, you're like, what? Anyway, it's a play and there's like a song in there making fun of Hitler. It's called Springtime for Hitler and it's really funny. And he is a glittery Hitler. He's fun, but it's totally making fun of Hitler. Anyway, that being said, Adolf Hitler is appointed Chancellor. Yes. Now he has his little claws in the government. Okay. Something's going to happen. And I'm not going into a lot of detail because I don't have time. But if you want more information, just look it up. The Night of the Long Knives. Oops. Well, look at that. It came up. Wonder why. I think it might be important. I don't know. Okay, guys, look. Hitler is appointed, Chancellor in 1933. Well, boom. 1934. Hitler just gets rid of everybody who's against him in the government. It's called the Night of Long Knives because his Nazis go around stabbing people. And Hitler's like, well, gosh darn it. I'm the only person in the government still around. Guess I'm in charge. By the way, we really need to find out who killed all these people. Must be anti-government people. I know who it was. Foreigners. Ugh. Okay. Now that Hitler's in charge, totally in charge. His devil horns aren't totally coming out yet. They're still growing. Okay. Um, but he's definitely laying the foundations. One of the first things he starts to get going is the Nuremberg laws. Oh, I don't want to talk about this yet. Well, it's a whole series of laws to limit the rights of non-Germans and Jews. I'll go into more detail about that later because I know it's lower down in your notes. But another one of the big things that he starts getting going pretty quickly is, I mean, we got to do something about all of these like homeless people, all of these people who aren't willing to work, all of these people who are just putting a strain on our economy. We need to create prisons. And you know what? Building prisons is going to create a ton of jobs. So we're going to start the first one right outside of Munich, Germany. And you know what? We're going to call it Dachau. You're like, what? It looks like this. Well, here, I'll just do this. This will be easier. It looks like this. Dachau. It's not Dachau. The CH is a soft, it's not Dachau. Dachau is officially the first concentration camp. Look at the date, you guys. I'm going to talk a lot more about Dachau, okay, later, because I've been there. You're going to actually see my pictures that I took when I was 18. I mean, I didn't know I'd be showing them 20 years later, but whatever. Here's the thing. He never said, well, that's not true. At first, he didn't say, Hey guys, we're gonna build these camps so that we can like lock up non-Germans and then we're gonna systematically murder them. He didn't say that. He said, we need prisons. We need prisons for the people who are committing crimes in our country. We need to start getting some, what's the word? Law here. And people said, yes, we do. He does create a crap load of jobs, building a crap load of prisons that are going to turn into camps as soon as things get real. Criminals are put in these prisons at first. Like real criminals. I mean, I don't mean like Jewish criminals. That's not what I mean. I mean real criminals are put in these prisons. Okay? But again, once things start getting going, they're turned into camps for non-Germans, Jews, Gypsies, Romani really quickly. Oh, the Romani are the Gypsy, whatever. Okay? So that gets going pretty immediately. The camp system, the Nuremberg laws limiting rights of non-Germans, mostly Jews, and he sets up several things. The SS. We call them the SS because, oh my gosh, the word is just too hard to say. It's not hard, you guys. We call them the SS. Okay. It is Schutzstaffel. The Schutzstaffel. The Schutzstaffel, the SS, it's his bodyguards at first. Literally, the word Schutzstaffel means, like if you translate it, it's like protection squad, bodyguards. Later, the Schutzstaffel is going to be like the elite military, the best of the best. And later, the Schutzstaffel are going to be the people who are in charge of the camps. Later. But right now, they're set up as bodyguards because, oh my gosh, somebody just murdered, I mean, so many of our government. Guys, I need protection. So manipulative. He also sets up his famous secret police, the Gestapo. Here it is. The Gestapo, so that anybody who's like talking bad about him, or anybody who doesn't go with him, or anybody who thinks he shouldn't be in charge, or anybody who he just wants gone, can be spied on and sent to a prison camp, prison camp, prison camp, whatever. And then he also pretty quickly starts rebuilding the military. Remember, after the Treaty of Versailles, they've demilitarized. There's only 100,000 people allowed to be in their military. It's crazy. Tanks, nope. Airplanes, nope. He's like, screw this, we're doing it. But the Treaty of Versailles says we can't. What England doesn't know won't hurt her. Guys, when you're focused on your country in the middle of a depression, you have no idea what other countries are doing. This is another question that I hear every year from kids. How did England or France not notice that he's rebuilding the military? Guys, my father is here in the house somewhere. I just heard him. I have no idea what he's doing. But he's in the same house with you. He could, oh, there he is. Hi, he could be building a bomb. I don't know. He gave me stickers. Thanks. For you guys. Little flamingo stickers. Can you see them? Wait. I bet you got them sometime this year already. Well, this is when it happened. Okay. Apparently he's giving me stickers. But I have no idea what he's doing. Oh, that just ruined that example, didn't it? Across the hall. I have no idea what the teacher across the hall from me is doing because I give a rip about you. I give a rip about my kids, my classroom. Whatever they're doing, okay. I don't know what they're doing. They could be plotting to overthrow The world. I don't know. But I'm right across the hall. How do you not notice? Because I care about you. England's not paying a lot of attention to Germany and this weird guy who used to be in prison. Nobody cares. Yet. They will. In a minute. But not yet. Okay, I have several pictures. And I actually think the first one is the swastika. What happened? Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Oh, I did forget to tell you this. One of the things about Hitler too that really made people, I don't know, love him, trust him, whatever word you want to use there, were his speeches. Hitler was a great speaker. Look how animated he is. Now to us, it's funny. Okay, we're like, oh, make that face again. I know. All right, but look how animated he is. That's my favorite. Yeah. Okay. If I teach you like this, Hitler wanted to take over everything from or east of Germany, including Russia. He wanted to get rid of all non Germans. That would include Jews, Slavs, Gypsies, everybody not German. Well, crap, that's boring. Guys, he's very animated when he talks, and people wanted to hear his speeches. People loved going to his speeches. They liked listening to him. I think I have another picture. Yeah, I love some of these pictures. They're just funny. He just cracks me up. I'm so mean. Okay. Anyway, he's very animated. So people liked hearing him. They liked going to see his speeches. Plus, he's very pro German. It wasn't cool to be German after World War One. You go to a speech and hear how awesome you are. People liked that. I can't move it. There we go. Okay. He also starts implementing a lot of propaganda like this. And some of this, I mean, y'all, the propaganda is just everywhere. Let me move this up here. Okay, so we have this poster, okay? And there's so many. You could just Google World War II propaganda and get a ton. Some of it is so racist, by the way, so don't be surprised. It's like so, it's just disgusting. However, this one right here, you have Hitler leading, holding the swastika flag. In the background, you have a rebuilt military. Look at all the swastikas. Look at this. They're like everywhere. That's not a swastika, but they're everywhere. Up here, the black eagle is a symbol of Germany. Just like if you see a bald eagle, it means us. Okay, that has been like a symbol of Germany since Charlemagne. It was his coat of arms. It's a painting in my classroom. I painted it. Did I? I don't even remember anymore. Is it a painting in my classroom? I don't know. I think it is. But not this. Oh my gosh. But I mean Charlemagne's coat of arms. It's that black eagle. Yeah, it's in my classroom. Um, and there's like the light of God shining on the Nazis. I mean, because this is a Christian organization, you guys. At the bottom. Es lebe Deutschland. Well, if you translate it exactly, it means it live Germany. What? It's a phrase. Es lebe Deutschland. Germany is alive. It lives. The idea being the connotation Germany was dead after World War One. The depression, it was just dead. But now it lives. And why does it live? Well, because of our fearless leader. Of course. Duh. Oh, I can't move it. I really can't move it. Ah, there we go. Okay, here's another propaganda poster. It's very simple. Hitler. But he looks all like, what's the word? Um, I know what you're thinking. He looks stupid. I know. But he looks not stern, not strong. I don't know what the word is. Determined. Determined. He looks determined, like he has a goal and he's ready to go get it. He's in his, cool military uniform. Yeah, he looks like a great dignitary. And look down here. Ein Volk, ein Reich, ein Führer. You see those two dots here? Umlauts. Ein Volk. Ein means one. One people. One, you should know this word, empire. One leader. One people, one empire, one leader. There is propaganda everywhere around Germany in the 30s and 40s too, but especially in the 30s. And it's all Hitler and Nazi propaganda. Let me move this back down. And this is everywhere. You have seen this everywhere. Okay, first of all, it is not a, look at my lips, swastika. Yeah, it's spelled with a W. German. It's not how it's said. Swastika. Yes, I want to hear you say it that way. Don't you say it wrong. But miss, we're not German. I don't care. We're educated in my classroom. And we say words right. Swastika. Um, Hitler stole this from the Aryans. This was originally a Hindu symbol. Okay, it meant like peace. It meant like long life. It meant like all this great, beautiful, wonderful stuff. And now it just means racist hate. He did angle it. I don't know if I have a picture of it. Here we go. Yeah, I don't. Um, if you take it and make it so that this is on the top. Okay, so it's all turned. That's how you're typically going to see it in Hindu or Buddhist stuff. And I have had kids that are like, oh my gosh, that makes me feel so much better. My family has a Buddhist statue and there's a swastika on it. No. Whenever you see Buddha statues or like Hindu statues, if your family has like India background or whatever, it's not the same thing. I know you freak out and I know you're like, I ain't telling nobody. I know. But when it's like flat, it's usually Hindu or Buddhist. Okay. That being said, today this means racism. If you're drawing this crap on your notebook, I will turn you in as whatever because it's not okay. Isn't that crazy how like one person can come along and change a symbol that's been around for 1,000 years? Actually, longer than that. It's crazy. But you're gonna see the Nazi flag, the German, whatever, not the Nazi Germany flag everywhere in Germany. It's a big propaganda piece. You also see this everywhere in Germany. Well, at this time, not anymore, you guys. This right here is the symbol for the SS, the Gestapo. Kids often think it looks like lightning bolts, okay, but it's SS. SS, Gestapo. Again, they originally are the protection squad that turns into the elite, the best military people that turns into the people who kind of run the camps. Okay. This is one of Himmler's top guys. In fact, let me just show you here. Oh my gosh. Here we go. These are Hitler's like top guys. Hitler isn't by himself. I wasn't sure if there was somebody behind my head. To have my head with these guys is kind of disgusting. Okay. These are Hitler's top guys. All right. You will hear about Goebbels in your life, Joseph Goebbels. He's in charge of propaganda, and dang, he was good at his job. Propaganda wise, he knows what gets people's attention, big time. This is another big guy, Goering. Goering. If I have time, I'll talk to you more about these guys in the Nuremberg trials. I mean, it just depends, but Goering was an interesting dude in the Nuremberg trials. He's in charge of the word is right here, Luftwaffe, Air Force. Okay, Luftwaffe and Gestapo. Here, Heinrich Himmler. That was this picture, this guy. Heinrich Himmler, the SS guy, which is crazy because he's like, I don't know, isn't it weird how I don't feel bad making fun of these men at all? I should because it's rude to be mean to people, but I mean, when you kill a bunch of people and you're racist, I don't feel bad about it. But Himmler's like this short little, I don't know, like ratty guy. Like he looks like a rat to me. Anyway, the other big name that you hear a lot is this one, Rome, right here, this guy. I mean, they're all important, but those are the big ones. These are Hitler's like top guys, okay? And again, depending on where we're at in class, I may or may not go into more information about them. It just depends how we're doing with time. Look at this. We do quotes in this class a lot, right? Look at this quote. Are you ready? The state must declare the child to be the most precious treasure of the people. Hitler, you're so sweet. As long as the government is perceived as working for the benefit of the children, the people will happily endure almost any curtailment of liberty and almost any deprivation. Okay, what? The state should see the child as a treasure. Excuse me. Because if the government looks like it's helping the children, then people will do anything, including giving up their liberty and suffering terrible stuff. That's what Hitler just said. Guys, unfortunately, he's right. One of the things that Hitler creates that's a big deal, it's called the HJ. The Hitler Jugend is that word. The J in German is a Y sound. The Hitler Jugend. It translates to youth. You are Jugend. A little kid, um, a little kid is a kinder, like kindergarten, okay? Little kid is kind. You, as a youth, a teenager, you are Jugend, okay? The HJ, the Hitler Youth, they're these schools, HJ schools, that Hitler sets up as military schools. Shh, don't tell anybody though. I mean, they're just innocent schools. We're just sending our children to an HJ school. No, it's a military school. It is. It's a military school. But, I mean, what the parents don't know doesn't hurt them, right? Guys, ugh. Hitler really does focus on the kids. If we can get the kids racist, we have the future of the country. True story. If we can get the kids believing whatever I say, and if I can give the kids new clothes, room and board, good food. Oh, if I can train them, right? If I can educate them, their parents will love us, right? Normally, like Napoleon set up these, not these schools, but schools too. Normally, that's a great, wonderful thing. But Hitler's schools, they're basically military schools. Um, Honestly, a good half, maybe even more, of the time spent in these HJ schools are like what we would think of as like PE type stuff. It's teaching them how to shoot, although you don't do that in PE, but it's teaching them how to shoot. It's workouts. It's a lot of physical, and I'm going to show you pictures, okay? But it's a lot of physical. A lot of these kids, well, I guess all these kids, experience depression, like not depression, like oh, that's not what I mean. Experience the depression, the Great Depression, and so a lot of them didn't have nice clothes and they didn't have good food. Okay, gives them these snazzy uniforms. You're gonna laugh. I know. Remember, it's 1930. Okay, but he gives them these snazzy uniforms and they feel so proud. Okay, they start going to classes, like history classes where they're learning about Germany's great past. Man, that's awesome. They're learning about the Holy Roman Empire. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, except it's totally jaded. It's not really both sides of history. That is the biggest thing I want you to always remember. You should know both sides. You got to teach the good and the bad. Is America always great? No. But are we always bad? No. They're only teaching the gloriousness of Germany. And they're teaching the terribleness of everybody else. So much so that they had classes teaching these HJ kids why their Aryan race was above all other people groups, showing physical differences. Oh, well, this is what a typical German should look like, and this is what a typical Jew would look like. It's not even accurate. Adolf Hitler is Germanic. Kids are always like, I thought everybody that didn't have blonde hair and blue eyes was killed. No, that's not accurate. You have to prove that you're Germanic blood. Blood. Hitler has brown hair, brown eyes. And kids are always like, I don't get that. It's not about the blonde hair, blue eyed thing. That was what was shown as the, like, I don't know, most beautiful version of a German. But that doesn't make you German. Look at these men. Where's my blonde hair? Hmm. Hmm. It's not about that. It's about, can you prove you're German blood? And I don't remember how far back, like 1600s or something. These HJ schools are to build up a future military. And that is so sad and so disgusting to me that you would use the kids that way. Mm. They were even used as spies. So, little Flint, how's your mom? Oh, she's good. She's good. She like your schooling? Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really know why we're being, taught about Jews, but yeah. So she doesn't agree with Hitler that Jews are bad? No. No, in fact, one of her best friends is a Jew. Wow. Okay. Well, guess what? My son just ratted me out and he didn't even know he did it. Hmm. They're used as spies. Now, as they get older, they get it. They know that they're spies. But when they're little, they don't realize what they're doing. That's so disgusting and sad. And it works. I have a lot of HJ pictures. These kids look proud. Look at this kid in the middle. He is proud. These kids look happy. That one doesn't. But these kids look happy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Here's an HJ propaganda poster. The German student. Der deutsche Student. The German student. Dang, I need to move this thing. Kampft. Kämpft is how you would say it, I think. Struggle, right? Für und Volk. Struggles for leader and people. Look at this. These kids look proud, and these are propaganda posters that would be all around. And your little kid who's starving and sees this and goes, Mama, I want to go to that school. He looks proud. He doesn't look embarrassed to be a Nazi. And look at his arm. Would you ever wear a swastika on your arm? The answer should be no. Oh, miss, yeah, I think it's funny. Okay, when you get beat up, don't look at me. It's so sad that these kids believe it. Oh, do you see something on his arm? This young man has already been chosen to be future SS. Already. And he's proud. Because that's what he's been taught. It's really sad because it's kind of not their fault. It's what they've been taught. This little boy, kids always make fun of his ears. Stop. I don't like when people are mean to each other. I've been so mean to all these Nazi pictures. Sorry. He looks proud to be in his uniform. Ooh, I thought I have okay. I thought I had more pictures, but of boys, but that's okay. This right here is a mass rally, a big pep rally. Guys, these are people. Like HJ. I've actually been here. We went to this place right here. And I pulled up my pictures so you could see some of them. I guess my head's okay right here. This right here is the city of Nuremberg. Okay, Nuremberg. Oh, I moved this so you could see it right here. You had that on your vocab. The Nuremberg laws, the Nuremberg trials. Okay, the city of Nuremberg. This is just one picture. But oh, let me go back. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we went to Nuremberg, Germany, and we went here. There we go. Today, this is I want you to see these words. Today, I want you to be able to see the word Nuremberg. Today, this is a museum, okay, a World War II museum. Back then, it was a rally ground, like a pep rally area, okay? Why? Okay. This is what the inside of that building looks like. It's a circular thing. And the idea was people would be all in here. Let me go back to this picture. This outside rally point was there also. Today it looks like this. Like seats. Today, this is actually a racetrack. In fact, when we were there, they were like getting all of this stuff ready for cars like the next day to do a race. It's kind of funny. But this right here, like in World War One, it was an like an airstrip for blimps, stuff like that. Blimps are Zeppelins. Led Zeppelin, you've heard of Led Zeppelin? Like on every Led Zeppelin CD, there's a blimp. You're like, nope. Anyway, you know what a blimp is, right? Anyway, I'm not going to show you because I think this video is getting too long. But this rally right here, that's where we were. What you're seeing them all do, the Hitler salute right here, the Nazi salute, that was here, the stands. There's another picture. Look at this cup. Can you imagine just drinking coffee with a swastika on it? I thought I had. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so this is that Zeppelin field. You see this right here? Yeah. And then later in the 1930s and stuff, Hitler uses it for mass rallies, pep rallies, Nazi rallies. Look. Does that look familiar? Oh, they did this light thing where they like shot lights up. Lights. This right here, again, is where they're doing that salute. And we went up here, we walked up. There were swastikas, like flags, on each one of these big things. So just like propaganda. Oh, and then here's Nuremberg, just city pictures, I guess. Yeah. Okay. This is a scene of that rally. It's from a movie, a propaganda movie. The Triumph of the Will, or something like that Hitler had made. These kids look proud to be there, you guys. Look at this. Oh, just hurts my heart. Look how little they are, y'all. And they're proud. How old do you think they are? 3, 4? I mean, I'm not good with ages. I don't really know. I don't think the salute is cute or funny. That's why when y'all do it in class and I get mad at you, it's not funny. Hitler murdered people because he was racist. It's not funny. And it infuriates me to see a little kid like that who doesn't even understand what he's doing. There we go. Look at these little ones. Man, it's crazy. HJ stuff, schools. They're probably reciting who knows what, maybe pieces of Mein Kampf. Oh, you see it's kind of blurry, but you see the HJ drummer boys all the time in propaganda pieces. It's just PE, no big deal. Girls could do it too. Now, the girls went to a different type of HJ school. They're still learning the racist crap. Um, they're learning, I mean, they are doing a lot of physical, okay, so a lot of PE, um, and they are learning the glorified German history stuff, but they're also learning the importance of producing children. And again, they look really happy. They look really proud. Sorry, it's little. This is a real HJ girl. Real. Just PE. No big deal. I'm not making this up. Kids always are like, they did not do that. The Lebensborn project, Hitler's not stupid. It's easy to want to make him stupid, and he's not. He knows that if they take over Russia, Germany doesn't have the population to do that. So, what he wants to start doing is producing a bunch of German babies. Well, the Lebensborn project takes SS men and these girls, and these ladies get pregnant from SS men. And these ladies produce kids for Germany. Germanic, Aryan kids. Guys, Lebensborn, born to live, yeah. The purpose is to produce babies, like baby making factories. Look at this. You're like, no, they just had one, two, three, four. What is that? Five quintuplets. No, this is a baby making factory. I ain't playing. Kids always are like, Miss, that is not true. They did not do that. Please tell me they didn't. You know I'm gonna prove it to you. You know I'm going to. It just is crazy to me. That is like a horror story to me. Whew. That many little kids, little babies in one room. I can deal with teenagers all day, but them? Uh-uh. All right, we got to stop there because I got to go to a meeting.